Hey guys, sorry for a weird start, but my computer is acting really weird recently. I do need to upgrade. I don't know why it looks like I'm uploading videos made by a calculator, but however, that's how it's looking like. Anyway, guys, Sarah from Coinbase Ladies. Back with doing weekly videos, and hopefully they'll be going all well. Unlike the crypto market right now, so we're back into being bearish. Everyone is super bearish. Everyone's calling Bitcoin to 2K, and everyone is quitting crypto right now. Well, that's not me. You know what I'm like. You know that I like being positive, and I always look at the bright side of things. If you guys actually think of it a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, you'll realize that we're actually up 10% still within the month. And I guess that's all that needs to be said. If you guys want to be bearish, go for it, but you're not gonna be bearish here with me. But let's put some facts out there. So there is some sort of a short-term chat again, and something is happening. And over the 8 odd hours, crypto has failed quite significantly, with Bitcoin hitting 9,100, and it actually moved back up 8% right now, and is trading a bit over 9,800. And the bulls are back, bears are not back. I don't think it really matters. I think what really matters is what you guys believe in. And if you guys think that crypto and Bitcoin mainly can recover, then that's honestly all that should. I mean, yeah, it is fantastic to be making massive gains and be super positive, but this is absolutely weird. But it's very important to notice some good things. Like, we're still up 10%. Bitcoin actually 30-day volume benefits from the June highs, as Bitcoin is heading towards, breaking the support of 9,000. People are panicking, but it actually is showing that Bitcoin's trading volume from 17th July, to 16th July was 707,000 billion, just about, which is the largest 30-day figure ever recorded. And the daily average for the period was 25.6 billion. And let's compare a little bit. So the daily average volume year to date is around 42% lower at 14.8 billion. And the monthly volume figure benefits from the record high touched on June 26, which is over 45 billion. And the lowest daily volume figure was also in June, which is over 15 billion. So June was a crazy month for crypto, and year to date, January has been the worst month in terms of Bitcoin price, as well as the trading volume. And the indicator was at 167 billion over the month, with a daily volume of 5.4 billion. However, whatever I'm reading, it's worth mentioning that volume data for CoinMarketCap does not include BitMEX, which basically boasts the highest Bitcoin trading volume. And BitMEX, basically, for those of you who don't know, allows users to engage in margin trading, meaning that the volume figures are distorted, with the platform's XBT USD pairing acting more like a derivative product, you could say, in a way. But actually, one of the reasons why I decided it's time to actually make a video is I don't want to say drama, but quite shocking news, I would say, in regards to Coinbase. So I don't know if you guys actually realize, but I'm not American, I am not English, I am a mixture, but I do live in UK, so obviously I use platforms that are available to UK users. And I saw those shocking news about Coinbase. So Coinbase is basically, the crypto exchange, the one that everyone uses. People hate it or love it. But they basically suddenly announced that it no longer supports the UK's faster payment scheme. And that now requires a minimum deposit of £1,000. For my American listeners, is over 1,200. For British account holders. Basically, on Wednesday, it seems a bunch of emails between Coinbase support staff and the UK of the exchange must, for the time being, use the much slower SWIFT system to transfer funds. So we're gonna talk about SWIFT now and the banking and everything, which is obviously the bad guys. But the whole thing with SWIFT transfer is that they can take up to 5 days within the national borders to process. Cross-border payments are likely to be double that, so 5 times 2 is 10 days. Fantastic math to me. Anyway, Coinbase gave no reason for the, I would say, shocking change in protocol for UK users, only saying the correspondence seen by news outlet that had temporarily suspended faster payments and added support for British pound SWIFT payments in the interim. I am not exactly the happiest about it. Personally, using Coinbase was the easiest way and the way I always recommended to everyone for using, but they don't make it easier for themselves. And at the start, I was a little bit confused whether it's actually about a card or whether it's about the account. And I hope you guys will do your own due diligence and give me your opinion about it. I mean, the risk being reasonable and putting stop limits for, like, for example, credit card users. When I heard that credit card purchases of Bitcoin or any crypto, I should say, were cancelled, I was really pro it, because I think basically credit card is money you do not own. So you should not be buying anything with it. If you're buying it, it must be a necessity. And yes, as amazing as crypto is, as Bitcoin or any other crypto you guys are into, it is very important to know that you're investing more than you can afford with credit cards. And maybe that is just a way of saying English people are too crazy and they go absolute bananas on spending the money. Or it must be something like that, because I honestly can't think of any other reason why they would put such a limit. So guys, let me know your thoughts, and let's have a quick look onto the comments, because you guys been saying stuff. Sorry. Do I still invest in VeChain? From Jarius Howard. I hope I said your name right. So when it comes to VeChain, I have not purchased it for a while now. However, I still have a bag. I am still getting the monthly benefits of having VeChain, and I still like it. Their developments are absolutely amazing. They have not stopped developing. If you guys care about CoinMarketCap, I don't know what number they're on. But even if they dropped, it just means that people are investing into something else. But VeChain value does not change. I am a VeChain girl. I always loved VeChain, and VeChain is the one. So what's up going with Ethereum going to use Bitcoin Cash? So that is actually one of the next topics I wanted to discuss, because I think that might be quite a shocking news for some people, because it is a bit technical, and it's not very technical. It's more about the fact that Ethereum has scalability problems, and it has literally never ever been a secret. I mean, CryptoKitties destroy the network. That's how Ethereum basically struggles. But people are talking about Ethereum 2.0, that's just around the corner, or at least what people actually have imagined, or should I say. But waiting for Ethereum to scale, I would say, is waiting for God. Vitalik Buterin has actually an idea to scale network capabilities right now. So the whole thing is that they are setting aside tribal loyalties. The Ethereum co-founder recently announced, or maybe suggested, using the Bitcoin Cash blockchain as a data layer for the Ethereum virtual machine, expanding the reach of the smart contract blockchain before the next version is fully functional. And the Ethereum blockchain basically would then run with two layers: a non-scaling layer for computations and the temporary BCH layer of Bitcoin Cash, capable of scaling and handling growing data demands. So there's basically like a research chatting sub forum that I will quote here, but Vitalik basically said, in the longer term, 1+ year out, the scalable data layer is going to be Ethereum 2.0, because its planned 10 megabyte per second data throughput is much higher than any of existing blockchain, and distributed applications basically frequently face transaction bottlenecks on Ethereum, which is limited to only 15 transactions per second. And by using another blockchain, Buterin proposes that the apps will be able to store and access data without the unpredictable fees of the main Ethereum chain. And Bitcoin Cash basically fits the bills, and according to Buterin, due to its extremely low transactions fees and the 32 megabyte blocks, and enabling this layer would be a relatively trivial task, as the machinery is already in place. And thanks to, they just need to repoint it to the Bitcoin Cash chain and turn it back on. Obviously this is a bit obvious, but Bitcoin Cash community welcomed others to use their chain as long as they pay transaction fees. makes it an even better match. And that basically is as simple as that. For those of you who were wondering what's exactly happening and where we're heading to. With Ethereum drama, I didn't put that in the title. It was one of the first things I wanted to talk about yesterday, actually. If you guys follow me on Twitter, at Altcoin Sarah, I usually put my opinions out there quite often. But that's basically what's happening. Ethereum's not going anywhere. I always say that Ethereum to me doesn't feel like an altcoin. I know it is an altcoin by the definition, but I have a massive respect for Ethereum, and it is not fair to call it altcoin. That's basically my thinking about it. It's like Bitcoin is the queen and Ethereum is the king, or whatever you want to look at it. Okay, so what else is guys saying? So Cash App, yes, I think that'll be my next option I can use. So guys are talking about obviously Binance Coin, all the coins that Binance team I think owned, where the equivalent of it was burned recently. I think it was the 8th coin burn. Binance Coins, for those of you who don't know, is one of those coins that does whatever the hell they want. There we go. I sworn again, sorry for that. And basically, it doesn't care whether the market's going up or down. It's going to reach its all-time high whenever it wants. It doesn't care. That is sort of like an explanation so that anyone can understand it, because obviously Binance Coin is far more than that. So Ethereum proof of stake. Yeah, so basically what they're going to do, they're going to propose a 2-layer blockchain. I think that's the right way of saying it. Proof of stake and proof of work. And to be able to stake, I think you need 32 Ethereums. Guys, correct me if I am wrong on that. But basically, when Vitalik announced this, he said, guys, whatever you do, just stock up on Ethereum. I mean, obviously, he is going to say that because he wants the crypto to do well. But that's what I've been doing. I've been stocking up Ethereum, and I am not ashamed to admit it. Ether is going to rock. Tron is getting... Wow. Tron is getting a lot of attention, as well as we had the hearing about Libra coin, Facebook coin, and Bitcoin. And we heard one of the most common statements or renowned things is, I like Bitcoin, not Libra. And if you guys know who said it, then obviously drop a comment. I want to give a shout out to one of the projects that actually has been working alongside with me. It'll be SafeX. I love SafeX because it's a decentralized marketplace. And if you guys haven't heard of them, go check them out, definitely. There is also a ticker. I'm going to make a full video about them. But their ticker is ESH. If you guys hodl it, please let me know. It's fantastic owning them because basically it's an exchange. It's not just any exchange. It's quite a sick exchange, I'm not gonna lie. And basically you get the fees are being paid out to the users, to the people who hodl it, and you just end up making money just by having the tokens. So, you know, it is an amazing one. And if anyone wants to get rich, I highly recommend investing into SafeX and ESH, which I am going to review next. So guys, I highly recommend for everyone to chill. Take a chill pill if you're struggling. Stop panicking. We're not, even if we're gonna bottom out, I don't care. I am going to be here regardless of what, because I love this space. I honestly believe into it. And I think that the thing with the prices, it is sick. It is awesome to make money. I completely agree. However, the fact is, Bitcoin is still Bitcoin regardless if it's 1,000 or if it's 1 million. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. The tech doesn't change. And if anything, it only improves. So if you guys are in it for the money, then just go away, because I don't have time for that. I mean, yeah, money is awesome. And when the bull run comes, we'll all get probably filthy rich and it'll be great. But you actually have to think about it and what the crypto market stands for. So with that thought, I am actually going to finish the video today. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing them, I think, daily. Seems like a lot of people's watching it. So maybe the title was good. I don't know. I have to think about it. But guys, follow me on Altcoin Sarah on Twitter. Subscribe to Coinbase Lady. Smash up the likes, guys. People are complaining on Twitter about saying smash the likes. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. hit the likes if you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you'd like me to review next. And there is a lot of people saying and asking stuff, what's up with Cryptopia? When Cryptopia is gone, so whatever you had on there, it's gone forever, and you're never getting back. So I'm just gonna put it as bluntly as I can. Ready to sell, last time to sell. People are being bearish, and that annoys me because there's no need to be bearish. Then again, I don't do a TA and I don't really care about it. So there we go. That's the last from me. Subscribe to Combust Ladies, hit the like button, all concerned on Twitter, and I'll catch you later. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.